We observe ourselves. We just relax and observe ourselves. There's nothing right or wrong. We just observe ourselves. Newly, we observe ourselves. We take a fresh new look at ourselves. And we observe our breathing. We just gently allow our attention to focus on our breathing. We observe the inhale, and we observe the exhale. There's no need to change anything. We just observe. And newly, we observe ourselves, and we observe our breathing. And we just notice the intensity of the breathing. There's nothing to do. We just notice the intensity of the breathing. Is it deep or shallow? And we notice the rapidity of the breathing. Are we breathing fast or are we breathing slow? Nothing to change, nothing right or wrong. We just observe. And we observe ourselves again. We observe our bodies in their entirety. We just observe. There's nothing to change, nothing right or wrong. We're just observing our bodies. If there's any particular area of the body that's drawing attention, we allow the attention to go to that area, and we're just observing. And newly, we observe ourselves. You might notice there's the self that we're observing, and there's a self that's doing the observing. So let's just notice both of those selves. And continue observing. Let's observe ourselves again. Observe the breathing of the body. We notice the in and out flow of the breathing of the body. And more. And we observe ourselves. We observe ourselves again. We might look around our environment, and now let's observe ourselves as we're looking around the environment. Keep looking around the environment, and let's observe ourselves as we're looking around the environment. Let's observe how our body's breathing is as we look around the environment. Is the breathing shifting in any way? We just notice that. We look around the environment some more. We are observing the environment, and we're observing ourselves, observing the environment. And more. As we're observing ourselves, what activity level of thinking is there? Is there a high activity or low activity level of thinking as we're observing ourselves? We observe ourselves some more. Nothing right or wrong. No judgment of any kind needed. We're just observing. We observe ourselves again. We notice our body's backs. Notice if there's any tension anywhere in the body. We're just observing, being the witness. We observe that some more. This is something we can do all the time, frequently, to extrovert ourselves from anything that is capturing our attention unduly. We can practice this throughout the day, just observing ourselves.